and welcome into Bon Appetit. But how about Bon Appetit with a to-your health twist? Because most of us love to eat, but we don't eat healthy. So today what we're going to do is we're going to show you a sweet treat, cookies. Who doesn't love cookies? But we're going to show it to you in a way that's going to make it taste great, and it's going to be good for you.
Yes.
We have Rebecca Morris with us today, and Rebecca, thank you so much for coming on. You're a member of the Herb Society.
I am the Alabama Herb Society.
And of course, we just, over the last couple of weeks, we talked about the fact that the festival happened. It was a great success. They always do a good job with it. There was in a new location this year.
Okay.
And made it nice. And today, this is a cookie that I'm sitting here and I'm getting this wonderful aroma.
Yes.
Why am I getting that aroma?
Well, partly it's the cookies and partly it's the rosemary.
Rosemary.
There's rosemary.
Okay.
You can just run your fingers
know.
over rosemary and it's lovely.
I don't know if we had a bush. It's
The
the only
bushes
thing,
are great.
the deer don't eat rosemary.
No, they
That's
don't.
right.
And the bush never dies.
And mosquitoes, I don't think particularly like it. So if you put it near doors, they say that helps.
And
Is
they're
that right?
easy
Really,
to grow.
and they're so easy to grow.
Yeah, I know, and they don't, like I said, they just go and they go and go and go.
You put them in the ground, and you can have rosemary year-round in this part of the country. These
So
are.
this is a cookie.
It's a lemon rosemary cookie,
Ah,
but it's not the shortbread cookie with all the butter.
okay.
This one is made with olive oil,
Ah,
and olive oil is healthier for your heart. I'm
yes.
also a
Yes.
heart survivor patient, so
You and me both,
it's,
kid.
yeah,
Yes.
as you said, you as well. So it's something that you have to look at when you get to that place where
That's
you
right.
need to really be careful about your heart. It's better to do that before you have the heart surgery.
Absolutely.
So
Preventative.
yes, preventative is so much better. So,
So
anyway,
the
this
active
is so much
ingredients
better.
you need to have would be what for this, to make these cookies?
This is olive oil. There's a cup of sugar, which for cookies is really not a lot of
Not much.
sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the herbs, which I used fresh herbs in this because I happen to have rosemary in my
Okay.
yard. And you can
Great.
you can take a little pair of kitchen scissors and just chop them up.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you don't have herbs in your yard, you can buy rosemary in a bottle
Mm-hmm.
like this. It's the same, you get that same smell.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's,
Rebecca, which is stronger, the fresh herb or the dry
in
herb?
this case, the dry herb
Okay.
is stronger.
Okay.
So with this, I used maybe a tablespoon of the chopped up herb. With this, they say teaspoon and a half because
'cause
it's
there
a
is
little
a-
more concentrated.
There is a difference
Yes.
in the dried and the fresh.
It's a concentrated, more concentrated flavor. But this would be nice for, we have all these, in the spring we have all these teas coming up. We have,
You have the grandchildren coming over.
Well, and
you
the-
always want a cookie, give them something healthy.
and weddings, and you see a lot of shortcake cookies.
And I love lemon.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Anything with lemon in it is refreshing. So the shortcake cookies are great. I mean, I make shortcake, but as I said, if you're concerned about your cholesterol or fats, shortcake is made with a saturated fat. And this is not, because it's the olive oil, which
Okay.
is much healthier.
We love this because we have been talking about obesity, for one thing. We've been talking about your heart
Diabetes.
health. We've been
Yep.
talking about colon cancer, all of the things that relate to your health. And all of these little ways of switching to something healthy doesn't sound like a lot in some cookies, but when you do this, like you've done with your cookies, and you do it with everything slowly but surely, you're taking care of your health.
So the rosemary is actually inside the cookie.
It's a
'Cause
flavor.
I
It
know
just
you've
flavors
got-
the cookie. I put a little bit on the
top,
top
just to show
on
that
some
it
of
is-
them, just to show that there was rosemary in there.
And you can eat that rosemary right along with the
You
cookie.
can eat it
on
right
top.
along with the
Yep.
cookie.
Yes.
You could put really any herb that you have as we get further into spring. If you have basil growing in your yard, you can chop that up and
Oh, I
put it in
love
the
that.
cookie.
Okay.
Lemon and basil works well
Yep.
together, so pretty much any herb
So
that
it's going
you
to be the
have.
flour, the olive oil, and then of course the sugar.
Right.
Couple
and
of
then,
eggs,
And you're going to
probably.
put.
There's one egg.
Yeah,
One
we,
egg.
we've got the
Two
recipe.
eggs, I'm
We've
sorry.
got
There
the
are two
recipe
eggs.
available for you. If you go, actually, you can go to our website, or it's going to be on YouTube. These shows are always on YouTube. Or if all else fails, call me at area code 334-277-5000, and we will get you the recipe. I've got it in hand.
Right.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for the great cookies, cooking with herbs, and most of all for showing us a way to still have something that's yummy but healthy.
Yep.
And we'll be right back.